Hi, gorgeous souls. So today we are doing a Halloween reading. So the energy here is from now and the next couple of weeks or months. Depends a little bit on how it's unfolding for you. As you may know, the energy is not really from one day and then it ends on a certain date per se, but the energy that we're facing now and how this is leading into the next couple of weeks or months. Like I said, it depends a little bit on how it's unfolding for you. So this is a little bit different than what I normally do. Usually I will do like the energy for the month, or if there is something special, like Mercury retrograding, or anything that is special that we need to kind of like have a little extra guidance on. But because Halloween is such a special time of year, it's the it's a time of year where we're celebrating different things in different parts of our world. Um, so it's an old pagan holiday, but it's also a very old Christian holiday, and then it's made more modern. So really doesn't matter how you celebrate your Halloween. Um, but the energy that I'm focusing on right now, it's at different levels of what is going on. Like I said, the next weeks or months ahead of you. So we're looking here at how your self-worth is and your self-worth, how you value yourself and your ego. And I'm really feeling, for some of you guys, you're feeling a little lost right now. It's almost like you feel like you don't have all the answers. You're looking for signs everywhere. And even if there were signs around you, you're really not paying attention. It feels to me like you're not allowing yourself to open up fully to what is in front of you, or the guidance or help that's offered from other people. And it's almost like you wish that you were somewhere else, or there is something happening right now that you don't want to be a part of. And you're basically wanting to just take a time out for yourself. So you're not really appreciating yourself at the moment. So I think that the advice here will be love you a little bit more and be as kind to yourself as you may be to other people. When I'm looking at money and values, that kind of values, and your ethics, I'm feeling like there are some new beginnings coming for a lot of you people. So that can be in some businesses right now, it's an increase of activity. Lots of people are placing orders for gifts for different services. And I'm kind of feeling like some of you guys will be very busy, or some of you guys might get lots of fun ideas that you want to present in your own business, or maybe just be creative with gifts for your friends and family and loved ones. But it can also be like a brand new idea for something that you haven't thought about before. I'm seeing that a lot of communication is going on back and forth. You're also being inspired in your sleep. And I'm feeling that for a lot of you, um, this is a time for thinking, being inspired, not so much action, but there are offers on the table. So it feels to me like some of you guys might actually get like promoted or offered a different position in the company that you're working in, or you're being offered a totally new job, or even just up leveling in your own business. If you don't work, it doesn't mean that you're not inspired. I'm just kind of feeling like this is going to be a really beautiful, creative time for you. So, regardless if you're working or not working, this looks like a really active, creative, and fun time. But a lot of things with messages and things going on in your head and planning and ideas. So, very active time, even if it's not action steps being taken. So I'm also getting that for some of you guys, you have a little difficult relationship with siblings. Uh, and it doesn't always have to be like blood relations. It can be, I want to say that this also sometimes can relate to coworkers and team workers. I'm feeling like some of you guys need to change some kind of strategy in order for this team to work a little better. So you have to look at yourself in how you're communicating with other people. Are they actually getting your message? Are you not feeling heard? Do you feel like there are lots of changes going on in the way that you guys are communicating at the moment? Do you feel like something needs to be released? Are you in a time where you feel like now it's time for change? This isn't working anymore. It used to work, but now we have to just um, put a lid on that and just move on to something new, a new way of connecting, a new way of communicating, and also a new way of planning and strategy, especially if this is related to work. In regards to your siblings or coworkers, the communication is going to be different due to the aspect of what's happening now on different levels. But I'm feeling like it's quite emotional. But I'm feeling like you're coming out of this on the other side, feeling much better about yourself because you're being stronger and you're leaving behind things that isn't valuable to you. It doesn't influence you as much anymore. And then you're just stepping into your own power when it comes to the way you think and communicate with siblings, team workers, and coworkers and those around you. So I want to have a quick look at your home and the roots. I'm feeling like here, a lot of you guys have told me that you're concerned about all the family time that you're going to have now in the holiday season. So it's starting for so many of you with Halloween, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then it's the holiday season when we're moving into Christmas and all of that. And for some of you guys, it's a lot. Many people have been for so long out of touch with their family. So now when things are finally opening up in many countries, I'm seeing that more people are reaching out to me and asking me, how do I keep my cool? How can I be in the same house or in the same room with these people? How can I stand to be with so many people at the same time, especially now when I'm used to being so much on my own and those kind of thoughts. So I'm just feeling like some of you guys are going to feel like this is a little bit more overwhelming than others, but I'm also feeling it's a possibility for new experiences. I'm feeling like you're going um, to feel like there is no right or wrong way to do this. I want to lower my expectations. And, a lot of times we're thinking expectations are only good things. Oh, I'm expecting this and that and the other thing. But expectations is also about negative things and negative experiences. So, for example, if you're afraid of the dentist, you're going to be thinking about, oh, the drill is making such a horrible sound. I don't want to sit there and gape, and I'm going to smell because I have cavities, and you're going down this rabbit hole with all these negative thinkings. So if you're lowering your expectations of how this is going to be, how exciting and fun and amazing it's going to be with hanging out with your family, or how horrible, how tight it's going to be, how it's going to be cramped and you're going to entertain and all of that. I feel like if you're cracking the code of lowering your expectation and allowing yourself to be grounded, connected with yourself, and just really be open to the flow. A lot of people do not have family. Maybe you don't always love all of yours, but if you have family to spend time with, you're richer than a lot of other people. Of course, if you're in a dysfunctional family, that's not fun. And I totally understand that. I really, really do. But I do feel like there is options for things to be better than anticipated. And I'm also feeling like it's also possible um, to have a connection with them on a different level. I'm seeing, especially if you can connect with the root center in yourself. So be really grounded in yourself. The more grounded in the body you can be and not run away, and yet staying in your heart, because I'm seeing red and green here. Having that strong connection between the root energy center and the heart energy center, to me, feels like you will be more settled and have less stress during the holiday seasons when you're hanging out with so many family members. Um, I'm also feeling like there's lots of light and healing coming in here. So I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, it's going to be really wonderful to see your family again. And for some of you, it's going to feel really sad that you can't. So there is going to be a mishmash here of how people are perceiving this time ahead with or without family and loved ones around them. Some are going to feel like it's too much, and some people are going to feel like it's way too little. So, again, just make sure that you're in your body, give yourself lots of space and elbow room, be kind to yourself, and lots of self care. Okay. We're moving on to romance, love, play, and fertility. And this is so interesting because I'm really feeling like there is a sense of freedom here in this area. I'm feeling like more people are open to play and to bring in more fun. We have been in lockdown in many places around the world for such a long time. And of course, we cannot just all be let loose at the same time and behave like animals being let loose on the spring feels and in the spring, obviously, because then we go crazy and we lose all sense and we're hanging out with everybody and we totally forget that there is something called a virus. So I'm just feeling like uh, we need to bring in a lot of play, but we still have to be a little careful and mindful of what we're doing. So this play feeling and bringing in more fun is going to be really helpful for you as we move along in this holiday season. Um, I'm also feeling that you will feel more free. And for those who are single, I'm feeling that there are options and opportunities coming knocking. And for those of you who are in relationships, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more open and it feels a little bit more freeing. And it's almost like you can throw out your arms and go, yay, and feel really happy. Um, for those of you who don't want to get pregnant, I'm suggesting that you're making sure that you're taking precautions because I'm feeling this is a very fertile time as well. And for those who wants to have children, maybe it's a good time to reconnect with your partner right now. Um, okay, and then the area for health, system, and order. I'm feeling lots of healing for so many people. I'm also feeling like you're stepping into your own power and your own strength. Um, I feel like you're more connected with people. So there are different sides and aspects of the weeks and months ahead. Like not everything is going to be just one thing. It's going to be different levels, and some of you guys are going to notice more of these energies and more of these things that I'm talking about than others. So it's not going to be like linear and everybody's it's going to feel like this is all for me, or everybody's going to feel like, yeah, this is not related to me. There are different aspects here, and whatever speaks to you is what you can take in. Or if it doesn't speak to you, that's okay. This is a general reading for the energy up ahead. If you want your own private reading like this or another type of reading, please connect with me. Okay, so when that's said, you're stepping into your power here. You're stepping into reclaiming your power and fully embracing the fact that you have something to bring to the table. Um, but I'm also not feeling any pushing. It's almost like you know that you don't need to. You feel like you're in a flow. You're just showing up, being yourself fully and completely and authentically, and you don't have to push or do anything. It really feels to me like if you have launched something that could have been a little while ago, and now you're just showing up and doing the work. If you don't launch anything, if you don't have your own business, this could be on a private plane. I feel like you're just really in a good flow and that you're feeling a lot of healing is taking place here for you, and with that healing, we're kind of washing away a lot of stuff that isn't worth it to us anymore. And we're getting more and more clear on what really is a good thing for ourselves. We're moving into business partners, commitment, and marriage. Okay, so for some of you guys, this feels a little hard work. So here is a different aspect of what I was just talking about. So here I'm seeing that some of you guys feel like I have worked so hard, I should have gotten longer. I have done so much, you have to meet me halfway. It's kind of like one of those things that feels like I don't think I can go an extra step because I feel like I'm doing this on my own. I don't have any support. And when I'm talking about this, I feel like you're really tired and drained, but then I'm seeing this beautiful pink and white energy coming in and glowing all around you. I really love this. beautiful lightness that is coming, and it's going to lighten your load, and you're going to get that extra boost to wrapping up whatever you need to wrap up, to have that conversation with your business partner, to be more in flow in the marriage and feel like you have support and are loved. um and also I'm just really feeling like you just need a little bit of rest. It kind of ties in with what I was saying initially, like we're moving into the last quarter of the year here. Uh, soon it's only 2 months left of this year, and for some of you guys, it just feels like it's been a long one. So I think that you just have to give yourself a little bit of credit, pat on the back, and just look at how far you've come. This year has been a little weird. 2020 was a little weird. So you're doing awesome. You're being yourself and you're showing up. I think that you should just give yourself a little bit more credit. So we're moving into the area of karma, sex, property, and the deeper surface issues here. And here you actually have a huge potential for growth. I'm feeling like lots of karma is coming to the surface, and you are able to release and free yourself of old stuff that you have carried with you. I'm feeling that you can transmute some of that really heaviness that I was talking about before, that heavy feeling, like you feel like you can't do anything more. And we're coming into this energy of, yeah, you can. You can actually transmute this energy and you can move it into something more productive, or you can move it into something more wholesome. I'm feeling again healing here and lots of amazing ideas. So for those of you in business, I'm feeling like you're on the verge of having a breakthrough and creating something really, really awesome. I think that some of you also might be up leveling an old program or old service that you have. Um, and if this is related to you on a personal level, I feel like you are up leveling. I'm seeing lots of hits of ideas, and some of them are life changing. So this is really a profound energy that's showing up here. It's almost like being hit by lightning bulbs, like, oh, yeah, I know, or yeah, I have this idea. And now I know what to do next, and that kind of feeling. And like I said, a lot of karma is going to come up. And this is your opportunity and your chance to really look at what that is: repeated pattern, karmic contracts, and things that you have in your life that you don't want to repeating or experience again. And now it's time to release it and really fully let it go. Okay, so we're looking into wisdom, philosophy, culture, and also travels here. And I'm kind of feeling like this is not the best time to travel. I feel like this is more about kind of like getting to know yourself on a different level. I feel like your home and your family and your tribe is a little bit more important to you now than maybe travel out and conquer the world. And of course, for some of you guys, traveling to see your family might be what is right to do. It could be, but I'm seeing for most of you guys that around the house is kind of where the biggest focus is right now. I'm also feeling like you might not be so interested in reaching out to learn so much about everything around you. Maybe you just want to be with yourself and in your own company, or within the walls of the house with your family and loved ones, and maybe learn and study a little bit more. Maybe read a book, and not so much venture out. It's kind of how I'm feeling. So we're looking at your goals and long-term goals. What's going on here? I feel like you want to uncover what has been hidden. So if there has been a push for you, like I was mentioning before about the karma, if there has been a push for you to learn more about your past, that can be past life readings. It can be doing Akashic readings with people who do those. It can be learning about human design, or it can be just talking to a really good friend and discuss those deeper topics. But I'm just feeling like it's almost like you feel if you're not getting something with substance, then it's just surface and it's not interesting to you. So you want something that really has momentum, and also that it really is coming from an authentic place. So now it's time, for example, in your business to weed away things that might not work. So instead of having several different services and you're seeing that some of them are very similar or they're overlapping in a way, maybe they can join forces, or maybe you can create them into a bundle or package that they're fitting bigger, better to bed, sorry, better together, so that you can maybe help your clients more. Or if you're not working for yourself, I feel like you're really digging in at your own job, and you're really wanting to get to the bottom of some things that might be not as they seem on the surface in the workplace. And on the personal level, it's also about deciding to really get rid of all the old gremlins and things from the past that needs to be let go. So we're looking at groups and technology and being aware here. And when I'm looking at this, I see again, it's time to cut some cords, release some stuff, but it's also a time to be really happy and grateful that we have this amazing, beautifully a thing called internet, that you can actually reach out to people. You can meet them online and on Zoom. You can connect with people you otherwise would never in a million years have met. Well, maybe in a million years, we don't know, but you know what I mean. Like in this lifetime, at least, you wouldn't have met them, because how? You would have to travel every corner of the earth to find all the people that you can daily meet at the fingertips. It's insane how amazing internet is and the social platforms, but it's also a place to be mindful, because it is actually reaching so many people. So make sure that you're minding your energy, not get too influenced by everybody else, but at the same time be mindful of what you're sending out into the universe and out into the ether and out to other people. So we're going to round up here with the subconscious, past life, and mysteries. And I'm feeling like you are on a journey. A lot of you guys are deciding for yourself right now that I want to invest more in myself. I really want to invest more on learning more about who I am. I also want to learn more about not repeating the same things over. I want to learn more about maybe creating a business for those of you who have that interest. I want to learn more about who I can be when I'm showing up for myself fully, regardless if you own your own business or if you're working for other people or if you're not working. It really doesn't matter, because you can still do all of these things in your own life, and it will have impact on your life and other people. So some of you are probably traveling when you're sleeping, so that's called astral traveling. I'm feeling like you're going on a hunt, a treasure hunt, to learn to know yourself better. And for some of you, this is going to be a journey into the subconscious and into the mysteries that life has to offer. I'm feeling like this is such a perfect time and spot to end this reading. And I hope that you think that this was fun and this was a different way for you to get your reading done in this Halloween week. And yeah, this is just a general reading. And like I said, if you want one for yourself, um, you can always contact me. So thank you so much for visiting with me here today. And I'm wishing you an amazing day, week, weekend, and the rest of the year. Bye for now.